Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am filming a Q&A for you guys just to catch you up a little bit on some things. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me a bunch of questions and I got a fair amount. So let's just get straight into the questions. Thank you if you asked me a question, and if you guys want to see more Q&As, you can either leave your comments down below or ask me on Snapchat, Twitter or Instagram, any of my social medias, and just let me know that you would like to see me answer it in a Q&A video and I can do that for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this Q&A. I don't believe I have one on my channel here already, so let's just get straight into it. So I'm just going to be reading straight off my Instagram, so I hope that doesn't bother you that I'm going to be looking down at my phone for a little portion of this video. So I got 28 comments total. So let's start with the first one. Chantelli Carr asks, are you going to find out the sex of your baby and what sex are you hoping for? So this question has been coming up a ton lately. Also, I have seen these questions already and there are a few baby related questions. So I'm just going to put it out there for you guys and just let you know that I have started a vlogging channel with my partner, but I'm obviously the main vlogger on the channel. And I have answered that in my last pregnancy update, which if you guys have been waiting for a pregnancy update from me, then go check my vlog channel. I'll have it linked down below because I did do a quick little brief pregnancy update on there. However, I think I might do one on here still. I'm not too sure. I haven't thought about that yet, but I did give everyone a quick little pregnancy update there, and I basically go more in depth about finding out what we're having. Technically, yes, we have already found out. We kind of found out at 19 weeks, but because of the baby's position, we weren't able to get a 100% answer. So I haven't wanted to share anything with the world and then have it turn out to be the complete opposite sex. Even though sometimes that can happen, it can still happen. And then I found out again at 21 weeks. I went for another scan and the same thing, the baby was in a really dodgy position and they couldn't give me a 100% answer. But I do have another scan next week and hopefully, fingers crossed for me you guys, that they can give us pretty much a dead set answer. I'm hoping for that. I'm feeling the baby move around a ton more and lots of kicks, so I'm hoping that that helps with the positioning of being able to get a yes or no as to what the baby is. And you guys will be first to see a gender reveal makeup tutorial. I want to do like a cool gender reveal sort of makeup tutorial. So yeah, that's a little brief on that. And then she said, what sex are you hoping for? We're not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'll be happy with either. I mean, I already sort of know what I'm having and I'll be shocked if it's not that now, but yeah, it is what it is. So I hope that answers everyone's question that has been hounding me on that question. And so the next person is Sahira Safa. Sorry if I don't get your names right. I'll try and insert it on the screen if I remember. And then she also asked the same sort of question. Do you already know your baby's gender? So I just answered that. Katie X Jane asks, what do you use for your skincare routine? Can you list the products you use, please? Haha, I want to know because you have such flawless skin. Thank you, Katie. And yeah, this is another question that I get hounded with a ton, is like, what is your skincare routine? And like I always forget to film my skincare routine because I do my skincare in the shower. I always forget, like it just slips my mind when it comes to filming the videos. But I honestly have the most basic, easy skincare routine and it's not expensive. So I might do a full separate video on what products I use, or like an updated skincare routine video. Yeah, but it's pretty basic. So stay tuned for that video because that is one that I highly get hyped about. The next question comes from Sophie May Dervish and she asks, what are your favorite drugstore products like foundation, mascara, liquid lipsticks, concealer, highlight, contour and all that jazz? Alright, my favorite drugstore products. So for foundation, I'm definitely going to have to say Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm wearing it today. Every time I wear Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, I get compliments. It is my go-to, as well as the Maybelline Master Conceal and Fit Me. So the Master Conceal Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me are my two Holy Grail drugstore concealers. However, I have been loving a new one at the moment. If I can just get it out for you guys. I'm not sure if this video is going to be up because I did mention it in a favorites, but this is the Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. It's a new one to the drugstore. I love it. So that's just another option that's not Maybelline. Liquid lipsticks. What I have on my lips today and what I have been obsessing over, I think I mentioned this in that favorites video as well. I'm not too sure. These are the W7 Skinny Lipping Matte Nude Liquid Lipsticks. Now these are supposed to be duping the NYX Lip Lingeries. These are about $6 on eBay. That's where I picked them up from. The one I'm wearing today is in the shade Danny Boy. They also do like light nudes and whatnot. They've got about 6 shades. I hope they expand the range because I live for these liquid lipsticks now. They're honestly so bomb. So that would be my liquid lipstick. And if I'm not gonna say these ones, then the NYX Liquid Suedes are another fave Holy Grail liquid lipstick of mine. So check them out if you haven't checked them out. What else do we have? Highlight. Fave drugstore highlight. I have a few favorite drugstore highlights. So I'm obsessed with the Maybelline Master Strobing Sticks. These are fairly new, but I like them for layering on top of products. Another favorite drugstore highlighter that I love, and I really need to do a full video on these because I've got literally all of these palettes. So if you guys want to see this, let me know. These are the BYS highlight strobing palettes. So this one in particular is the Ultra Glow palette. Like if I just show you guys, like there is a reason. I'm not sure how well you can see. These retail for, I want to say $8 at Kmart or Gloss Cosmetics. They have a bunch of different palettes for a bunch of different skin tones. They're truly amazing. I love them. That's a great drugstore highlight. And the thing I love about those BYS palettes is all of them come with 3 or 4 shades. So you have different options of highlighters. Another drugstore highlight that I love is the Makeup Revolution. This one in particular, Pro Illuminate. I have this on today over their Skin Kiss highlighters. Also, their Vivid Baked highlighters are bomb. All their highlighters. I haven't had any issues with any of their highlighters, so that is like my favorite drugstore. But yeah, BYS highlighters are bomb. I have so many other favorite drugstore highlighters as well, but we don't want this video to be 1,000 years long. And contour. My fave contour from the drugstore. So for contour, these two contour palettes by Wet n Wild by far kick everything out of the water. Yes, you only get 2 shades. Yes, it is a bit hard for us to get here in Australia, but if you get them on Crush Cosmetics or eBay or wherever, these are so good. The pans are massive, they last forever, and yeah, they're really, really universal with skin tones. So these would be my fave drugstore contours. So this next question is a very interesting question, and I'm gonna have to think about it. It comes from Melissa Jade 3. She said, if you could only have one eyeshadow palette to use for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, this one is hard. I would probably have to say like my customizable Makeup Geek palette, but then it's like, is that cheating? Because that's not really a palette that, you know, is universal. So if I show you guys that palette, let me find it. This is my customized Makeup Geek palette. I believe it has an array of amazing warms and all different random colors, from your warms, browns, cool tones, and you've got your shimmers with the foiled eyeshadows. I don't think anything really beats this quality and formula, so that's why I'd probably say like a customizable Makeup Geek palette, this one in particular. But if we're going off recently, and one that I know that I could just create, well, I don't want to say the same look, but I have been doing the same look. I have fallen in love with the BYS Berries palette, which looks like this. I have a full video on it. It is supposed to be a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette. This is truly amazing, this palette. I have been picking this up non-stop since I got it. Like, if I'm in one of those moods where I don't know what I'm going to do with my makeup, I'm just like, alright, I just want to chuck something on my eyes, good to go, and I know it'll look good. This has been that palette for me. but if the Makeup Geek one counts, then I would go Makeup Geek customizable eyeshadows. Beauty Decor X asks, what's been your most favorite and least favorite thing about pregnancy? Okay, so my favorite thing has probably been losing weight just effortlessly. A lot of people have noticed that I've like lost weight, and I've like jumped on the scales and I've lost weight through my pregnancy. That being said, everything with the baby and growth is all fine. I've just lost weight. I guess I don't really eat as much because, you know, I get fuller quicker. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, losing weight has been awesome. I'm hoping to kind of stay a bit lighter, so when I have the baby it'll be easier for me to lose the weight. But yeah, I don't know, I love a lot of things about pregnancy so far. I feel good, don't have any issues, I'm happy, I'm healthy. But yeah, probably losing weight, number one, has probably been the best thing so far, and the worst thing would have to be the illness that I suffered at the start of my pregnancy. 8 weeks to 14 weeks, I suffered from really bad sickness, so that would be the least favorite thing about my pregnancy. So yeah, that's a really good question. Thank you for that awesome question. Apello Greeno 113, sorry if I butchered that. Will you continue videos after the baby? Yes, 100%, definitely. Please go and follow my vlog channel if you guys want to know like daily updates, more personal videos, raw, like just vlogs. You want to see my partner a bit more, and also you want to follow my journey after the baby, then please go and follow my vlog channel. I've already started filming videos on there, like I've said before. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing like daily vlogs and weekly vlogs after life of the baby. I'm going to have like a full birth story experience, whatnot, and all my pregnancy updates will be on there. And then on this channel I will still be doing all my beauty stuff. So yeah, everything will stay the same. It'll just be probably more videos because I'll have 2 channels to be running. Hopefully I can manage. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like yet, but 100% I'm planning on still doing what I love, which is this. Mateli Kamama, sorry if I butchered that. Well, how did you become a makeup artist? Really, I just started watching YouTube videos. I thought this is something that I would like to do, and I just did it. I loved it so much, I'm so passionate about it, that I think that I could possibly make other people feel and look as good as I do when I put makeup on. So yeah, I just randomly one day said, I'm gonna do this, and that's it. I don't have any qualifications. I'm a freelance makeup artist. I don't get a lot of work in the makeup scene as much as I would like. Sorry, I have hair or something on my nose, it's so annoying. Yeah, I don't get as much work as I would like to, but I get some here and there, and I love it, and it's great. And if you guys ever want to check out my makeup that I do on other people, or you ever want to book me, I have that linked down below. Ols_91 says, what's your all-time favorite hair color? Now, if you guys have been following me forever on my channel, if you've been here since the very beginning, then you would know that I have gone through hair colors, but that's just been me my whole life. Even like back, I started coloring my hair when I was like 14, 15, something like that, and I haven't stopped ever since. But I don't know, I'm tossing up between red and blue. I loved my red hair so much, and then I look back at old hair photos when I had blue hair, and I also loved that. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna go a cool color again after the baby, but for now I'm just keeping my blonde until the baby's born. But I'm definitely gonna have a different fun hair color again after the baby, so you guys can stay tuned for that. And she said, and what's your favorite makeup product? Again, I'm gonna have to say Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It does me justice every single time. If I could only ever use one thing, that's what it would be. Lily_lovin_livin asks, can you do more Shop Miss A hauls? I might actually film one after this video. I have been meaning to film that video because I got some Shop Miss A products, as you guys would know if you do follow me on Instagram, because I do post most things on there. I would love to do more Shop Miss A videos. It's super affordable, it's amazing. My current financial situation is non-existent, so it's been really hard for me to buy any type of makeup, and I know I don't really need it. Like, if you guys have seen my makeup collection, I have more than enough makeup to last me a lifetime, so I've sort of backed off on spending. And yeah, you can't really spend what you don't have, so it is kind of hard, which sucks. I do miss buying stuff and sharing it with you guys, but sometimes that's life and that's what you've got to do. But I do have one Shop Miss A haul coming. I will be sure to do that very soon, if not after this video, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you for your question. My gorgeous friend Mia, I talk about her a lot. You guys would know Mia. She said, "Why are you so beautiful?" And that's too sweet. Thanks, Mia. Annalise_01 said, "Who is your favorite beauty YouTuber and why?" This one's kind of hard. Like, I don't really have a favorite, I don't think. Like, I don't know. Would it be too cliche to say ps.choker? Because I just think she's amazing and she was the first ever person that I started watching. So yeah, if I had to say someone, it would be ps.choker, because I've been watching her from the very beginning. She was the first ever person that got me into makeup, got me even inspired into YouTube. So yeah, I would have to say ps.choker. Tiff Bell Lucinda asks, favorite book / TV show / movie? Okay, so favorite book, I don't really read books, so that one's kind of out of the question. TV show, favorite TV show. If you ask Jordan, Jordan would probably say that Kardashians would be my favorite show, which I do love the Kardashians, don't get me wrong, but I'm also like an MTV show junkie. Like, I love Catfish, Teen Mom, what else do I watch? X on the Beach. Like, I love all those really stupid, shitty reality TV shows. So yeah, I would say most shows on MTV, that's my go-to. And then for movie, I think my favorite movie of all time ever would have to be We Bought a Zoo. I love the little redheaded girl on there. I think she's so adorable, but I just think the whole purpose of the movie and that movie is just awesome. It's one of my favorites, definitely. Also, I'm obsessed with that new movie Sing. If you guys haven't seen Sing, then you need to go see Sing. That's another really inspiring, amazing movie. And it is a kids movie, but yeah. She also asked in another question, what your dream job would be if you couldn't do anything makeup related, and why? This is a very, very interesting, tough question. I've had so many jobs. I've literally had so many jobs since I started working, and they've all been completely different things. I've worked in retail, I've worked in hair, I've worked in traffic. I've literally done like everything, like a wide spectre of things. I always wanted to do childcare because I love children. I think it's Crazy Little Cassie, I don't know, I'm so sorry. She said, you've done AliExpress hauls and I love them, but what about some offer hauls? That would be interesting. Yes, I do AliExpress hauls and eBay hauls, which I haven't really done one in a while. eBay, yes, definitely. I've been shopping on a fair bit. AliExpress, I've kind of steered away from. Like I said before, I don't really have an income or any type of money coming in, so I don't really want to waste my money on products that won't really get use from me. So yeah, probably I won't be doing any eye offer hauls soon, but we'll see. I want to start, like, if I do start doing those hauls again, if I get money, then I'll probably start buying some more baby stuff. I'm over buying makeup that just I waste or you don't use, or, you know, it's just pointless. Like, especially when you don't have money, there's no point wasting it, right? So yeah, thanks for your question. Next is X_Emma Rose. What's one ride or die product that you absolutely can't live without and never stray from? Again, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Be by Gal 15 _ asks, do you have any pregnancy cravings? Honestly, not really. I haven't really been like, oh, I have to have this or I have to have this. I went through a phase where like all I wanted was fish, but I'm sort of over that now. So yeah, not really lately. I haven't had many cravings. Mariah.af asks, what's your absolute least fave high-end product? This is a really, really good question. Now, if you guys know me, you know that I don't own a lot of high-end. So what a high-end I do own, I do have some that I'm not really a fan of. So I'm going to show you guys what they are. You might be shocked, you might not be shocked, but yeah, let's just do it. I have two foundations. So one being the All Nighter Urban Decay All Nighter Longwear Foundation. This I didn't really fall in love with. I'm not a fan of. I don't use it. I usually pick my drugstore ones any day over this. Not sure what it is, but I was just never a fan of this. And then this one being a lot of people's holy grail, but I don't think it works for me at all. I don't know why. I should probably sell these foundations. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup in 2W2 Rattan. I don't know, I just never got the amazing wowing results that everyone claimed to have with those. I mean, I don't hate them, but I don't use them. Like, I always will pick drugstore over them, so I guess that's saying something. So yeah, that would have to be my two least favorite high-end products that I own. EJ Hey Valentine asks, what's your favorite comfort food? Now, would it be silly to say chocolate? Because I feel like everyone would probably say chocolate. But yeah, I would have to say chocolate. However, I do love me some donuts, especially hot jam donuts. And then now that I've thought about that and said it, I'm craving it. So thank you for that. I'll probably have to go get some hot jam donuts because your girl pregnant and she needs it now. So there's a craving for you. That's funny. And your favorite drugstore and high-end makeup brand? My favorite drugstore brand would probably have to be Wet n Wild. They make amazing makeup. Unfortunately, they don't have that here in Australia and it's not easy to get, but they are an amazing brand. If I did have to say one that is Australian, then I would say BYS. I've been loving their products and they just keep getting better and better with the releases. Also, NYX is amazing. So yeah, sorry, that's three, but I can't really narrow it down to one. And then high-end, I would have to say Tarte. I've started branching out into Tarte a fair bit and I've loved everything that I've tried that's Tarte. So yeah, that's what my answer is. Emma_3GO asked, how did you find out you were pregnant? Other than just like a typical missed period, which my periods were kind of like up and down anyway, so it was kind of weird. I randomly just took a test one day. I think I shared with you guys the story in one of my update videos, my pregnancy update videos, that I broke a bottle of wine and I thought it was a sign, so I took a pregnancy test and it turned out positive. I don't know if I told you guys that story, but yeah, that's basically what happened and that's how I found out. Aisha23_K says, what do you prefer the most, drugstore or high-end products? If you guys are regular watchers of mine, follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know that drugstore has my heart all the way. I am all for believing that you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a really good look on your face. So yeah, I believe everything that I have on my face today is drugstore. But yeah, most of my videos are drugstore, most of my makeup is drugstore, and I'm not ashamed of that. The next question comes from Ashley_MakeupGirl01. She said, do you know if you are having a boy or girl yet? I've already answered that before in the video, but she has another question and it says, what is one of your most favorite makeup products of all time that you swear by? Also, I love your videos. Thank you so much. And again, another repeat question, and my answer going to be Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Jonna_Sophie, sorry if I didn't say that right. What countries have you visited? And what place/country would be your dream vacation? That's a really, really good question. What countries have you visited? I have been to Fiji twice. I've been to America once when I was 10 years old. I have been to New Zealand and I think that's it. So yeah, I've been to Fiji, New Zealand and America. I believe that's the 3 countries overseas I've been to. And then I've also been to like a few states within Australia. And then what would be your place or dream vacation location? And that would be Bora Bora. I cannot wait to go to Bora Bora. I have my heart set on Bora Bora and I believe I will get there one day. So yeah, that would be my dream location or vacation. Kai_, I'm not even going to say the last name, sorry, I can't read it. Did you feel any kind of weird feelings in your body like sickness to then see if you were pregnant, and were you guys expecting to be pregnant? So no, I didn't actually feel any weird sickness. I didn't feel my sickness until after I'd found out I was pregnant, which I think I found out pretty early. I think I found out like 6 weeks, and then I wasn't sick until 8 weeks on. So I didn't actually really know I was pregnant until I randomly took a test with that same story that I told before. It was a really random way of finding out. And then, were you guys expecting to be pregnant? We were trying, so it wasn't, well, it was a shock because it happened super quickly. Like, I wasn't expecting to be pregnant so quickly. Like, we were kind of just going with the flow. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. Like, I'm all about when something's meant to be, it will be. So obviously it was meant to be. We both weren't expecting it so quickly, but obviously I'm super excited. He's super excited. Everyone around us is super excited. So yeah, honestly, it was awesome. They then gave me another question that said, also, how many kids do you want or thinking about in the future? So Jordan and I have both said 2 kids, maybe 3, but I'd love 2, 1 of each, and that'd be good to go. But you know, whatever happens, happens. Honestly, if you can only ever have one healthy baby in life, then, you know, I gotta get through this pregnancy first. But yeah, I'd like to have 2 or 3, and he's the same, and we've talked about it, so yeah, we're on the same path. And then the last question is Bonnie_girl269. Have you ever met any YouTubers in real life, and who have you found to be disappointing and not like at all how they appear? So I haven't really met any like bigger YouTubers in real life. I went to a NYX event, was it last year? Yeah, last year, and I saw Nikki Joy and Crystal Conti and Shanae. They're like Australian YouTubers. They are pretty big on the internet. They seem lovely, but I wasn't like full on meeting them, so I don't really know. But yeah, I know that a lot of YouTubers can be super fake and not how they seem on camera. So that is going to wrap up this Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for all your questions. If you want me to do more Q&As in the future, leave your questions down below or ask me on any of my social medias and then tell me that you want to see it in a Q&A video. Please, please, please go and follow my vlog channel if you want to know more about my life, pregnancy, a bit more personal stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. I'll have it linked down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, you guys.